Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to play more Arydia. Happy Sunday everybody, hope you're having a good weekend.
Hello.
Hello Minion, welcome to the live chat. Hello everybody, welcome. Let's check our numbers. 615. Okay, moved up like 5 spots the last couple days. There we go. Here we go, there's our current numbers, just for fun. Keith, good morning. Morning. So, when we last left you, we were in the middle of this ginormous boss fight where we had Rathin trying to like melt some ice to flood the basin down below, and we had some water monster, and they formed into them both into each other and become a super level 10 boss fight that we're continuing. So, unfortunately, I don't have my mark. Anything we've expended, we've used. I know it gave us some stuff back.
And this is the monster.
Yeah, this is the monster here. He's got 100 hit points, 100 criticals. Got some weak points under there, I'm sure. He's got some of those yellow cubes going on. Some blue cubes we had to add to him based on how much the glacier was melted or whatever. So yeah, so just to recap, for those that weren't there last time, how this works. I was reading it this morning trying to make sure I understand fully how it works. And you can't see him right now, but he's off screen. He'll slowly, there is a wave tile that will slowly slide its way down, and we need to stop it by defeating the boss, who's going to stay on this tile. He can't leave this tile. And we can move on this tile, but if we move on this tile from it moving, or us moving on it, we have to do a dexterity check, see if we get some punishment. But once you're on it, you're good. But if you leave it and come back on it for some reason, you'll have to do this check again. This wave will move down each time. This guy does a swell attack. So on the third attack. So what I'm thinking is happening here is this, if this happens too much, number 3, if he has 3 threat to spend too many times in the fight, no matter how well we do, we lose. And that's kind of made obvious because, when he's on 0, he wants to add 3 threat. Interesting, when you hit him, he wants to add 2 threat. They also added these little 1 hit point, like hands coming out of the water, elemental hands, that if you don't destroy them and they get defeated, they get defeated by the wave, or not defeated by the wave. If the wave enters a square, they get removed, and if they get removed, they add a threat. So that sucks. So he'll get quicker to getting that 3+. But if you defeat one, and they're only 1 hit point, if you defeat one, you actually reduce the threat. So I think the plan is like every time he gets to 3 or more, hopefully just 3, we need to use those hands and kill them to reduce them down to 2 or less. That way he doesn't do the swell, which moves this wave twice. And the fight automatically ends in a loss if we run out of rows on the map. So if this final row, basically if this black line here touches this white line here, and we've lost anywhere to go on the map, we lose. Because that's over the cliff. That means the wave is totally gone over the cliff, flooded everything, and everyone dies. And yeah, we have to read some bad stuff probably. So if you can't flee the combat, and if you're defeated or this wave passes the row of impassable terrain above the waterfall, you draw event 240. Okay, at the start of each foe turn though, the wave moves 1 row south before drawing a threat card. So every time he goes, not even when he goes, every time we're about to draw a card, doesn't matter if he's going or he's not, this is moving down 1. So I think that like might give us enough time to cover all these spots, but if he's moving it twice on some of his activations, that we won't have enough time. I think that's what's kind of coming down to. So I'm just placing him on the tile. He's off screen here, but he'll quickly, of course. We get to go first though. We're continuing the fight. We've done all this setup where he's gotten some extra armor because of what happened in the previous phase of the fight. We reset our tracks. We put some of those little hand cubes on the 14 little spots that have squares behind them that are elemental hands. And then it says after following all the setup steps, combat continues by choosing exile to start a new exile turn. And we skip a foe turn on the first one. So we get like a freebie. attack without it moving and all that stuff. And then we return this card. So that's gone. And there is a whole play of like trying to stay off water spots, but the problem is you're melee, so you have to go on a water square to fight him on his wave.
Yeah.
But if he does the royal, so if we can keep him below 1, we're living the dream, but that's obviously not going to happen very often.
Yeah, it's hard because then he bumps it up 3 and then we have to try to bring it down.
Yeah. But that's still a trap too. Like you don't want to do that too much because then it's still moving forward every single round. And if you're not attacking him, he has like 1,000 hit points.
Yeah, if you're spending too much time attacking the hands.
Yeah. So there's this balance of like, yeah, if you played too defensively, there's still a threat timer just ticking away, but it could speed up if you ignore it, and you might run out of time. So it's like this when to rush it, when not to kind of thing happening. If you hit multiple weak points and add threat at once, are they triggered together, or if you're on 6th threat and hit 2 weak points, does it just go to max threat and the excess is avoided? I'm not sure, Minion.
No, well, like we would do each together, or we would do each separately. So if it hit max, he would get the bonus. It would drop down. He would get to go, and then we would continue the rest so we don't lose any.
Yeah.
By doing that.
Well, I think you could lose 1 because it goes up 2. So I feel like once you apply the 2, you resolve all that, and then the next weak point would get resolved.
Yeah, so maybe
you could lose like 1,
but you wouldn't
lose
the rest.
But we could be wrong. But that's just how I resolve it. Is like resolve 1 weak point.
But if we can finish him with those weak points, then
who knows?
Who knows? We're gonna try our best here.
And we do have some of these cards that like help us when we're in trouble. Like I don't want to use the one that's like automatically we kind of win thing. That's kind of silly, but we
even still may not, right? Because we may get defeated by the wave.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Even this one is not a for sure win.
Yeah, that's true. Usable when an exile would be reduced to 0. All exiles fully restore. And your wear on your armor is gone. Wow. All exiles are immune to damage and health loss until the end of combat.
Yeah, but we could still
we still might run out of space to attack, and we might also still not be able to finish them off by not doing good enough offensive rolls and things and abilities.
This large boon might be the one that we might have to go for, which is all exiles restore all health, stamina, mana, and armor.
Yeah.
So.
We'll see. I wish I could restore my mark token.
Oh, yes.
But
luckily I didn't use my kunai, so at least I have 1 range. Oh, and I can use my poison still. I haven't used my poison.
Oh, get that on him.
But it's just...
Get that poison on there, please.
It's just too adjacent, so it can only do an extra, 3 damage. Still good.
What?
It says, place the poison green wound instead. When that foe activates, deal a piercing damage to an adjacent hit point. But, it doesn't keep spreading, I don't think. That was what we were looking at before.
How does it only do 3?
So if I was here, and I hit, I guess that's 1,
you would hit
2, 3,
somewhere 4. In the middle, so you could do 1, 2, 3, 4 minimum.
So 4, yeah. Sorry.
But can you make sure? Because that's weird that it has a max. What is considered an adjacent grid point? A grid point that is in cardinal direction without any intervening space. Diagonal grid points are not adjacent. What if all adjacent grid points are wounded? No damage is dealt.
Yeah, it doesn't spread when we're doing damage, and it bypasses anything that already is damaged.
And the poison damage causes criticals? No.
But there's a play. There is a play actually. If I did it somewhere here, where I can start knocking off, it does a little bit more damage in places like that.
Yeah, I would do it down here, somewhere at the bottom.
The only problem is those are these are weak points.
Oh.
So I was thinking if I did it up here, then I knock 1 off, that turns to blue. Then I knock it off. It just does a little bit more work, I think, because we can ignore.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't spread, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's kind of lame, but it's still good.
But it's still going to be helpful in a situation like this. Yeah, where we need extra damage. So I will definitely be using that. And it's piercing. So.
All right, so let's go first. Can't you add the armory place in a good spot for Mel? Yeah, we could. I don't remember where exactly.
We just
oh
need
yeah,
to.
I covered weak points.
Oh no, actually never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
Those ones already
I think I did this one because it can be hit. So I had these 3. And I just covered weak points because I didn't want them to get hit by accident as we're like moving down trying to knock off these yellows.
I think it's fine. I think because we could maybe try to end with... We're going to have to hit some of them anyways, I think.
But it is a good way to get rid of armor and not waste time. So yes,
Yeah,
let's
so maybe
do that.
let's put some up here and I'll
Oh no, where are you
well,
going?
I'll try to, because I want to work with one of these cubes.
Oh, okay. So I'll do like this.
And like one of the here
Yeah,
and there.
this.
Yeah.
So you...
Because then I can pick one of those 2. Maybe this one I would pick. So then it can knock this off, that off, this off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
The problem though, oh no, I can use this. I can use this. I was gonna say I need to be able to pick the target spot, so I'd have to use this as my action. That's fine.
All right.
Or this one.
Who's going first?
Should I go first to do that then? To get the poison on?
I don't know. Sure.
Okay. From here, if that's the case, I think I can use the kunai first because the kunai can pick where I want to target.
You have to be adjacent to poison?
Nope.
And you would wound a foe. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna use the kunai.
You are range 1, 2, 3 away.
Yeah, and I need to be range 6 or up to 6.
Oh.
3 plus 10 is 13. That's okay. I only need 12. Okay. So I'm picking and we're poisoning with...
Well, no, it's a reaction when you wound. So, like, I would finish this, and it's a reaction to, like, as long as you've wounded him, you can then do it.
Okay.
Place a poison green wound instead. So, I would assume you just pick a spot to be that.
Yeah, but yeah, okay.
Like, I would assume you can still do this.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to do here.
I don't know.
Which it's piercing anyways, but this is also the place I'm picking the wound, so.
Oh, I see.
And then I'm going to damage here, remove this, and here. Leave those there. Okay. Then I will move. I need to move on to this wave, I think. It's the only way I can do anything. One, 2.
Now do a dexterity test.
Check. 20.
All right,
yes,
so
okay.
you don't get hurt.
But that gives us 2 here, which is going to be good. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I can use, I think I just start with the mace and I just start coming in that way. 9 plus 9 is 18. I'd like to do all of them. Get as much damage as we can to start. So that does 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alrighty.
That's it.
That's me done. So this, oh, sorry. So this is gone, but then,
yeah, when he activates, right?
when the foe activates, yeah.
So before I draw this,
Oh, we're gonna slide.
this is going to slide, and it's going to take away our first blue cube, which moves his threat up, unfortunately. Okay. And then we draw. Boss is going to activate.
Okay, this is good. He's gonna spend 1. That's kind of what we want. He's gonna blast. So exiles on water squares 4 damage. Each other exile shifts to the closest unoccupied square. So I lose 4 damage.
What? He just hit everybody on the map? Blast.
Oh, sorry, I was reading the wrong one. I'm
Blast
so
is
sorry.
here. It's a range attack up to 8 range away.
Yeah, sorry, I was reading the wrong one to start.
He's just choosing one target, right?
Yeah,
This doesn't say all exiles. So you're closest.
Okay, so this is
I would
gray.
assume how that works. Wait, hold on. He's actually most health.
I have 15. What do you have?
14.
Okay, so it's me. All right, so he is hitting me in the cuff. I block 2, I take 2. Okay.
And then Royal is an area effect attack. Exiles on a water square, which I'm not.
So
You are.
Okay.
4 damage. Each other exile shifts to the closest unoccupied water square.
Okay, so
Unoccupied. I'm assuming I can't go to this enemy here. That's occupied, right?
yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I shift this way.
Okay. This is a blue die, so it does hit me here. So I block 3 plus 1 because it's a blue die, so I block all 4.
What is this space on Royal? This symbol refers to squares in water, regardless of white background. Refer to the map tile to see which squares are covered in water. For wave bound, can I use skills that push the foe? Yes, as long as the skill doesn't move it outside the wave.
Okay, and then he went, so I guess let's start with these ones for the poison.
Okay. So it's my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4 way. Guess we're just doing a bow attack. I have no role-playing points. 15 plus 9, 24. So I can do 4 spots down from the top piercing. But I don't need to. Let's just go this row here. 1, 2, critical. Oh my god. Critical. 3 and 4. Okay, so now he should be weakened. We destroyed his right arm, so now this should all hit for less now. Okay. And then I guess just another bow attack. 18. Whoa. Okay. Hot rolls so far. I'm gonna do 4, so I don't really want to do these little small spots on the other side. This one's a 3, so I don't want to waste that. I don't really want to hit where your poison is right now because that just kind of wastes what's going on there. So I guess this is the row. 1, 2, that critical doesn't matter. 3 and 4. Oh my god, I wish I had the freaking mark just to knock all these little yellows off. And then I'll do a move. The wave is going to travel. And I want to get away from water spots, so... Oh, I forgot about these. Oh, we're at 0 anyway.
Yeah, right now we're okay.
1, 2... I think that's okay. He'll come down. I mean, I could move it. It'll move once for you, then once for me again. So, yeah, I think I just moved 2 spots. Before drawing this, slides down. Okay.
Oh, this is
Luck of the battlefield.
good.
Proud about this. Your enemies falter and you spring into action. Active player chooses +2 on the meter, or -2 on his meter, which I wish he had right now. Or each XL gains 2. Oh, we have to do it. You can't just ignore it.
This is kind of an annoying spot because I would love to reduce the threat.
Yeah, but it's
Also,
not there. So
you don't have health to lose.
Yeah.
So I think we just do 2 and hope for an
it's
extra
up to
action.
you. If you want the health, though, that's like a free heal.
I'm not really worried about the health if we can get, like, maybe the extra action will actually help us get, like,
Yeah, that
4
does
hit
speed it up.
points.
Yeah, true.
So I'll do that.
Card is returned.
And we draw
draw
again.
again?
Yeah.
Brute or 3? There are no brutes, so
Right,
3.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Why
see?
didn't they come in a different order? Okay, and then this. Sorry, can't do 2 things at the same time. Okay. So now he's at 3. So now.
Yeah, we want to get him down 1.
Yeah.
But,
So I have a plan.
yeah, you could move 1 and still get hit one of these adjacent.
I could actually hit both of them with this.
But you'd get off the wave, and then you'd have to get back on the wave.
Yeah.
So that would be maybe you lose 5 health by accident if you roll bad. That's not good.
No.
I would just stay on the wave.
Okay, I'll
But destroying 1 does drop it by 1, so that's a thing.
Okay, well, what I can do...
And that's it not moving twice, which is fantastic.
I can move.
Oh,
here.
yeah, there's extra free action.
I think you take the free action.
I'm not really in range. I could use one of these and do like maybe a 3-hit if I roll good.
Okay.
But you are right beside him, so
I guess
could also go to town.
I can just use this as my free action, hitting both of them.
Yeah, because I'm not in range to do like this cool one. I could do this basic bow attack with harpoon arrow, but then that moves me on there to do a knife attack, and that means I'll have to do this check.
And then...
Like I don't want to do that till he's like super low and like we're like down to the wire. I would use that, but
okay. So we'll use vicious blade. I can target this thing for 1.
you don't have to use that optional action right now.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. And then I'll hit this guy, and I'm coming in this way from wherever I want. Is there somewhere that we can... We could just do... I could just do like this and knock one of those off, which I think is probably the best because we need to get these gone so we can do stuff with them. Okay. Okay. That was free action. Now we can...
Eventually need to get rid of this one because this one's really blocking. Like,
well, I can do this, but it'll stop.
That's why we need to get rid of it so it doesn't kill that. So no, you don't waste that on it. I'm just saying use something like that in the future. Like,
oh, I could also do...
I don't know.
This first.
Oh yeah, like a diagonal hit.
Yeah. 8 plus 10, 18. So we can just do 1 and so I think I'm just gonna knock that off.
Okay.
And then now I think I use this to come down this line. It'll be piercing. Oh wait, nope, that's a, never mind, that's a crit, which we don't want yet. So maybe we just mace here. Yeah. 5 plus 9, 14. So 12, I get to hit 2. I guess we'll just come in here and do these 2. Okay.
Okay. So this is moving down. And then we draw mob.
Okay, that's
him,
good.
Right?
Yep, so he's going to spend 1. He is going to do that thing again with the blast. So he's going to hit me.
I have most health, actually.
Oh, yeah, because I've lost. I'm sorry. He's going to hit in the legs.
So I need a wear token.
Hitting for 4.
And I take 2, so now to 12.
Okay. Now all exiles on the water are going to get hit by... I block 3. And I take 1. Okay. And you're not on water, right? You're good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you get shifted 1 space.
What is that symbol?
If it's a gray die.
Oh, I see.
But they were vice versa.
Gotcha.
So then other exiles shift to the closest unoccupied water square.
Shift this way. I'm in snipe range, but there's not enough stuff. Okay.
And then he went, so let's... This is piercing, so... That's for the poison.
Okay. Let's do a basic bow attack.
Oh, nice.
Got 17, so we can... I guess... Yeah, I'll just pierce this one off.
Mm-hmm.
Knock that one off. Knock those two off, and done. Another basic bow attack. 9 plus 9 is 18. So 2 shorts. I just do 2. Let's just do these 2. And then we can move. One, 2. Okay. Here we go. He's going to move. This bumps off, creates a threat. Oops. That's there.
Boss. He's going to spend 1. We're doing the same thing again. Who has the most health? I'm at 12.
I'm at 12.
So I'll say me.
Sure.
Oh, that's good.
Actually, you're on water. You get hit more.
No, but this I fully block it.
Whatever.
Because it's a gray die.
Yeah, but eventually you won't.
Yeah. But then that's when you'll have to take it, which is good.
And
Okay,
now what's he do?
now everybody on
Royal?
water, which is me. This one. You get hit here. I block 3. I take 1.
You have way better armor than me. Holy crap.
But that's, I think we did that on purpose because I was more melee.
Yeah, you take more hits.
And then he went, so let's put a damage here, I guess. Okay. Now me. He's at 1, so we're good with that. Okay, let's... What are we doing here? We're getting close to where we're gonna have to start covering some.
I know, but like try to avoid this line. Like I can, with a good roll, like cover all those at once.
Okay, so
on
then,
a kill. So like you got to clear these bottom two.
Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll move.
Or like this one or these ones. I don't know how, but
I'll move, but not really move.
or up. Oh, this is poison, right? That will get hit.
Yeah,
right?
that'll get hit next time. And then I'll spend 2.
But we have to hit some anyway. Just don't hit more than like 1. Like
Yeah, I don't think I have to hit any right now.
Maybe you can hit 1 and then it's like goes up 2 and then you kill a water hand and it goes down 1.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the play.
And use a vicious blade. I used the 2 that was there. I knock this off and then turn that to that. Okay. And then I have one more action. I could just use this backstab along this line.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Because I have the mana.
Eater Dean. Yeah, I'll start using these like weird quiver
18.
things.
18 plus 10 is more than 25, so we can do all 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Awesome. Okay, that's me. So he's gonna go up 1 as he shifts the...
What's happening? Sorry.
It's his
We're
turn.
shifting?
Yeah. So I'm putting 1 up for that his handy's gonna cover.
Okay, so this gets removed.
Boss. Okay, that's good. So now most health, I think, is you now, right? I have 11.
I'm at 12.
Okay, so this one is for you. Sitting you right in the center for 4. In the chest.
So it's a range attack?
Yeah.
So I actually block all 4.
Nice. Okay, and then you're not on water, right?
Not yet,
So
but
this
he'll
is-
pull me on.
Just me. He is hitting me here. I block 3 of it. It's not a yellow die, so I take 1. I'm at 10. Okay.
And then I shift on the closest water, which unfortunately is on the wave. And then I have to do a dex check. 3 plus 9. I'm getting 3 health loss. 1, 2, 3, down to 9.
Okay.
My turn.
Yep.
All right, so I have to use a minor action. Oh, maybe I wait on that. I'm not adjacent, but I'm not at the range I need to be. That's annoying. So I'm going to spend a mana to do Swift as a Wolf. I can move up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's yeah, we're just gonna do yeah, we'll just
We also might be okay if it swells twice. Like if we have to.
Did you remember to poison when you activated?
No, I did not. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so poison is done. Yeah, we might have to.
Okay, so I'm going to use my broadhead and do a bow attack. So I get an extra range. 4 plus 9, that's enough. I only need 12 or higher. So I'm going to target this square and just knock it off and knock the one above it off. Okay. No piercing. And then I'll do another bow attack. This time I'm going to use, yeah, let's use the swallowtail. 9, okay, so we'll hit this one and then knock this one off.
Okay.
And that is me. So slide. Oh, I forgot I was going to attack one of these things.
Oh, do you want to?
No, that's okay.
Okay, that's fine. I think we
did
can.
what I did. So this slides. He goes up 1 because we remove another water hand.
Okay.
And then this flips. So he's going up 2.
Yeah, now here's where the problem lies. Okay, here's where the problem lies.
I think at this point we could probably YOLO him. We just have to be wary that there's still like one hanging out here and like one weird one over here. But like I can come on the same attack, like I can raise him up. Unfortunately, he'll hit this all foes thing and activate.
Unless he does a 3 and goes back down to 1 next.
That still moves him twice. That means he hits this and goes back up 1 again. Like, yeah. And that's, yeah, we'll see.
I could do 1 attack on him, move, and then attack that thing.
That only takes him to 3. That doesn't really prevent him from doing crazy stuff. Unless you raise this up and you keep it out of the all foes. But if he's only going to act, like he'll get the extra activation, which sucks. And the extra damage. It should only be
1 time, right?
Yeah, that's what we hope. But if I need to roll like super awesome to hit like 2 spots and there's still little 1s missing.
Yeah, I could get rid of those 1s now.
It's okay if you hit like one spot. Hit like 1 spot, it only goes up to 6. We should be okay. I mean, this might flip and raise him into the all foes anyway, so.
Okay, let's use the
Oh, and he'll move twice, so like, yeah, he'll still raise it into there anyway.
Which I think will be okay.
Yeah, we just go for it now.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use the dagger because then I can do some shenanigans here. Not if I get rolled a 1.
Automatic fail.
All right. I guess we try again. 16. Okay. 16 plus 10, 26. More than 20. So I can hit, like I can hit here, here, and here.
Like you're going to pick this as your spot, and then you can go this way, this way, this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. So here, unless you want me to pick here as my spot and just go here and here. Because then you have a 2 and you have a 3 in case you do have a weaker hit.
Yeah, but I won't know it. Oh, yeah, but then I can pick the row. But we still have this 1 that's floating, which is the problem. It still doesn't finish him on my turn.
And what was that one? That one's here. Okay, so then he goes up 2. Okay, and then I can move But do I really move? No. Do I move off just to save 1 hit?
He'll bring you back on, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I think I'm fine.
You could lose 5 health. Your
No,
call.
I'll just stay on. I'll just stay on.
Okay, so it moves 1.
Maybe he won't go.
Yeah, but even if it goes up, he goes. Boss.
Okay, he does go. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
So it's royal only is the water thing.
Okay, so he's gonna hit me. I probably should have moved off, realizing that was probably gonna happen.
But then you'd get pulled back on and get hit again. Like, so it's not making any sense.
No, but I could have moved. So I could have moved so that he couldn't pull me on. And then I lose 1 health. Okay. And then...
So I get pulled on. I have to roll a dex check. 11, 9. I'm at 20, so I don't take a hit.
Okay. And then he does swell twice.
So his threat goes up 1. And then this is awkward being on top of like 2 different papers. And then goes
2,
again. I think 1, 2, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess I have to move.
I have one question. If we, oh, it's an action, but there is a play of restoring all of our armor, which might keep us alive.
I don't know.
If he
Let's
does
just
extra.
go. It's fine. So I moved. Now I can do bow attack. So I can hit 4 spots. Like,
I think it's fine if he does 1 attack that's extra.
I think I'm going to just go here.
Okay, so then 1, 2. So he's going to limit break. Let's put that there so we remember he has plus.
And then he'll get to activate and then add 2 more.
Okay.
So how does he activate again? Like he just goes, right?
Yeah, I think he would spend like
spend
the
it
3.
all, right?
Yeah. So he'll do...
Then he'll have 2 more after.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. This.
So what is he doing? He's roiling.
Yep.
So everyone on a water square, and then I'll get pulled onto water square.
Oh, that actually blocks nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
6, 9. So I take 3 health loss. 1, 2, 3. I'm down to 6 health.
Yeah, I'm at 5.
Okay, and then,
he's
swell.
swell. Yep.
So he's gonna go up 3.
1, 2, 3.
This is gonna go down 1, 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually not bad because I can make it go down.
And then I'm gonna bow attack again. And I'm just gonna hit here.
Okay. Because I can maybe do this.
Yes, I'm hoping. Okay, so it moves down again. He goes up 1 more. And then we're gonna flip a card. All foes are activating.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's doing the
Yep, we both get hit. What is it? Roll a die or something?
blue die, yep. We're both in the water. Okay,
here.
that's good. Yeah. I block. Oh, and it's range. No, it's not.
No.
So I block only
I
1.
need a wear token. I'll take 1, going down to 5 health.
I'm at 4.
Blocking 3.
Then he's going to swell twice.
So it'll go up 1, 2 more.
1, 2.
Oh, we gotta remember extra damage he gets, right?
Oh, yeah,
Did you
so
put
one more.
like a little...
Yeah, I put that there, but I didn't even...
So hold on. 1, 2. Okay, so I lose 1 more health down to 4.
Okay.
Finish him.
Okay, I have to do... I
know, as if you don't hit the 25 plus.
But I can move
Yeah,
to
become
go
hidden,
hidden
and go back.
to get the plus 20 on the roll.
Yeah, you gotta
but
do
if I roll a 1, it's like a...
Where do you have to move to? Like
I'm just gonna move like
1, 2, 3.
I have to just to here is a... Oh yeah, here. But I have to spend my stamina because I'm in the water.
Oh, it's difficult. Oh, man.
Yeah.
But where does, show me the hidden thing? Where he can't be? Oh, everywhere. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I have to be here.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you gotta spend stamina.
Yeah, so I spent stamina and a move, and I think I did that. Okay, now I go hidden. So I spend that. I go hidden.
But then you can only move 3 spaces back, and you can't get there.
Oh, because I don't have the stamina.
Oh, you can pay to move 5.
But I don't have any more stamina.
Yeah, so you're not,
Okay, that
not
doesn't
doing
work.
any of this stuff.
That doesn't work. That's where it is. I think I just have to try and hope that because I have 10. So I just have to roll 15.
Yeah, but if you hit his threat, then he activates, then it moves 1, 2. Yeah, if it moves it one more time by accident, like we're dead.
Because this one I have to roll 20 as well.
There's only one blue thing left. So we can't even lower it. Insert a whole bunch and do that instead.
Hold on. What is easier to roll? This I have to roll 15 to get the 25. Here I only need to roll. I have 9. I need to roll 11. So here is better case scenario.
Okay.
Okay. It's an action. Which one are we talking about? This one is a free action, so this one could work, but I think with this, I just need to roll 11. And yeah. I'm going to try. 7. Okay, that's not 11. So I can I can just not do it and try one more time.
You can do that?
Yeah. Like I don't have to use the
You sure?
I think so.
Yeah, melting it to a coin toss. That's crazy.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Not sure what to tell you.
We don't have any role-playing points. We're just
Yeah.
I mean, we'd be fine.
Yeah, just go.
If I'm going to try again.
Are you sure you can't hit him?
Yeah, like why okay, I say I come in here and I just
I don't know if you're allowed. I just where you get that from. Like you know that? You might be right. I'm just thinking like we've never been in that situation before.
But I feel like I can choose if I don't want to hit him.
Hmm. I don't think you can just pick no spots, but
I can pick a spot that's covered then.
No, because it would bypass all the damage spots.
No,
so.
if I said I'm coming in here.
Oh yeah, true.
Right, and then you can't hit anything top and bottom. I don't know.
You're probably right. Sure.
Maybe I'm making it up. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just play the game. Let's just
Someone
get
will
her
tell me
done.
if I'm wrong. Okay, I'm trying again. Please, please, please. 13. We got it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and he's dead.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you should have a stamina still if you didn't spend that.
Oh
one.
yeah, I should. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So he's dead, but I don't want to clean anything up just in case.
Yeah.
It says
so you get 10 XP.
10 XP. I think.
Oh, they're giving us XP. Then this is not the end for sure. Damn it. That's lame. Okay. This is maybe more to the fight even.
I
Because it's
know.
telling us to pull another medium tile. No, please no. We've used everything. Let's find out.
And we haven't used these, so.
Rathan's End. Rathan is expelled from inside the hulking elemental landing at your feet. Quickly, grab the ledger and the medallion. Power flows from the ledger and the amulet grows bright blue. There's a massive surge of energy and the amulet shatters as the wave suddenly slows and solidifies. Yes, I am dying.
Yes.
This cough will not go away. Unless I just sit there and like breathe through my nose all day, they like as soon as like any vibration happens, it's like, oh, here we go. Okay,
So we're going to remove big 71.
Okay. Big 71.
That's
That's the wave, yeah.
Flip this and place it on big 68.
This.
And then I'm drawing event 195.
The cliff. A large part of the wave is frozen, but the rest of the bulge sweeps you down toward the waterfall. You somehow manage to clutch the edge, hanging on while the wave of water cascades off the cliff. You're just about to lose your grip when the hand reaches down and clasps your arm. Well done, says Thades, hauling you up. You've saved the basin from a horrible fate. You've done the guild proud. You make your way back down the snowy peak to the guild hall. When you arrive, all the townsfolk are out, greeting you with a cheer. Long 55 becomes A. Long 55 becomes A.
Oh, we get to close this location so I can put all
Oh, I
this away.
see. So it was this path to get. It's like the ice shelf or whatever. Okay, closing the location. So now we want to go back there to see what that's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Place your party token on hex P5. Oh, we're back at town. Which we do have enough to level up. FYI, because we have 50.
Nice.
So I can put those away if you pass me the meads.
Yeah. There's a feast prepared in your honor, and everyone stays up late into the night eating and drinking. You're asked to retell your battle with the Wrathen countless times. As the festivities and fire are dying down, Thades sits beside you. I always have my squill for the exiles who most impress me each year. This one is yours. Replace hex 04 with DOS 574.
Hex 04. Or,
Yeah, the bottom of the waterfall changed, just like I
like
said.
we thought, yeah.
Yeah, just like I said. I bet it shut it off. Or makes it a small waterfall, maybe. Oh, now it's something to interact with. Look at all the water. Now it's the big waterfall.
Large waterfall.
Uh-oh. I wonder if we're supposed to go there first. We
Where?
did go there.
We did there. We did. It was just a card.
No, I mean go there first for the tablet thing.
Oh.
Boom.
Okay. Rest. Draw a day card. Oops. Okay. Drawing a day card. All good. Shuffle.
So we're doing a rest.
Refresh.
So yeah,
Those
we're
are all
good.
good.
So we get back tokens that are rest time,
Shuffle.
out of combat.
Oh yeah, that should be back anyways. This is a rest that I have to spend, which I'll just spend now because we're gonna recover anyways. And then that. Okay.
So medium 71 becomes A and place the party on it.
And then NPC 0 becomes E. Okay.
Oh, I see. Thades is back.
Oh, I'll just leave it out because we're likely going to talk to him anyways. We need some role-playing points, so.
Place the party on it.
And then we keep that as a squill, that one. That'll be 23 squills.
Okay.
I changed
C0
E.
becomes E. Keep this card in the party inventory, counts as 1 squill.
Okay.
All right. So we're back at our place. So I'm assuming you just go talk to him.
Yeah.
A weather-beat man is sitting by the fire chatting, heads nods as you approach. He nods as you approach, sorry. You do the guild proud, exile. Indeed, we have a little surprise for you. Harvest has come at last. After your battle with Rathan, your name is becoming known. Some people have posted special jobs for you. Special jobs? Oh. Yes, there's some extra jobs available for you. If you check the job board, they should be posted there just for you. Role-playing point, I'll take that.
Yeah. Job 70.
70 and 71 to the job deck. Special jobs. What is this guy into?
Okay. I didn't read what they are. I was just looking at the rewards to know if it's even worth trying to take, but
10K and 1 squill. Lonely Isle anomaly. Travel to the Lonely Isle.
When you find the trigger, when you find the trigger,
the painter.
Okay.
And help at Clipton. Travel to Clipton Crossroads. When you find the trigger, text on another card. Keldra the trader. You get a mysterious amount of K and 1 squill.
Have we seen these things? I have no idea. We're gonna take one, just for fun.
Well, let's not worry about it right now. Okay, we're gonna go to surprise. Put him in the job thing though. Okay, surprise. Draw event 315.
Sorry, 315.
Yep. See you later, minion. Guild chest. Thaddeus has you sit at the table and tells you to wait. He disappears outside for a moment. He reappears carrying a chest. All the other exiles let out a cheer as he sets it in front of you. I took up a collection and all the other exiles pitched in. The reputation of our guild has been elevated due to your extraordinary deeds. Please take this as a thanks from all of us. He opens the lid. Each exile gains treasure based on their path. All right, what am I? Path of Wandering. DOS WA1. Or WA1. Oh. Like big ones.
Oh, maybe they're skills.
Or weapons. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
finally,
look at that.
Finally, the whole
like
piercing
golden bow. Oh, I'm excited.
Still the same range, though.
But it's all piercing all the way down. I like that.
Okay. And then
I'm the Shadow, SH1.
Oh, yours is a little.
Oh, maybe it's my kunai. Oh.
Lightfoot's kunai, all piercing.
7 range, we're getting better. Okay, I like it. I wish it was one that was like repeatable.
Then return this card.
All right. Oh, that's 3 I can sell for. Nice.
And then we'll ask him about the harvest. Indeed, it's almost time for counting of the squills. Oh, here we go.
Oh, no.
I'll be heading out to Eastgate soon enough. Eastgate? Yeah, why is everything over in Eastgate? Yes, this harvest is upon us. Travel to Eastgate when you're ready. I'll be waiting at the Exiles Gate on the west side of town. That's where we'll count the squills and see who's earned the pardon. So long 50 was, I know it's that one that leads up to that doorway where like I was trying to hit before it and that guy was asking about squill numbers.
Yeah, but like we have 23. Do we have enough? It's giving us jobs to get extra.
Yeah, no, long 50.
There
There might be some completionist thing, like Minion said before. It could be like, you finish the game, but now you can keep playing and try to get as many squills for some super rewards and stuff. like complete the whole game. Like kind of like makes it an open world after. You can just run around and do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's how most of these video games that I play like this kind of work. So 50 is B, it needs to become C. And it's at Eastgate. I have no idea, but it'd be funny if you were trapped forever on the island.
I know, I don't know if 23 is enough. I don't think so.
I know that we've seen numbers about 30s and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, we can do our usual here if we want to like repair. Oh yeah, we got to go to the armorer for sure.
Yeah, I definitely need to repair.
So the armorer here is 9 repair.
I'm 12.
So I'll just do it again and like whatever.
we
We
need
just
2.
do it all. Yeah.
So I'll spend 1, you spend 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we can also sell our.
Yeah, I can sell. We can also level up. We're at 50.
Oh, what does level up do?
It'll give us more of a stat.
But it doesn't fill up our bags or anything, right?
No.
So I'll spend again to fill up bags. Or potions. I'm doing
Potions? Okay. I can fill
My bags are full.
Oh, okay, I'll pay
do
1 to
whatever.
fill up a bag.
Do whatever. Okay, I'm gonna sell this though.
How much is it?
3, but I don't know. What are the
These
gold
are
ones
5s.
again?
Oh, gold? I don't know.
I'm just looking at the front of the book again. I always forget their weird number.
20.
20. So if I give you all of this
20?
back, that should just be one big fat 20.
Okay.
Boom! Gold bar, mother effer.
Mine is also 3. I'm just going to take from yours here. Actually,
Made it to the big time now.
we need a 5.
So okay.
I don't have enough to do that yet, unfortunately. But we do have, if we get one of those caravans, we do have enough now.
I know, we can actually
If we
buy
wanna
something cool, but
maybe it'll be interesting. I don't know. Okay. Did we want to level up just for the health or
Sure.
stat?
Yep. Yep, let's do
Like,
the
I don't
level
think I
up.
want to change anything here. It'll just be.
Yeah, I don't care about the skill
It'll
part.
just be on this.
Yes, so permanent marker time.
Do I have? Yeah, I do.
So we hit level 10. Boom. Okay, so what did we say if we were actually going to hit level 10? What I was supposed to do? Jump the mana, right? Up to 10? I think that's what I was talking about, right? Yeah, because getting 1 more stamina or 2 more health is like, it's okay.
But the mana with the marked is good, right?
Maybe, yeah, and the running around the board. So 10. Oh, so I don't need to use my max token anymore. Whoa.
That's exciting.
Level 10. Okay. And then for stats, I can just jump something up to 10. And I feel like it's probably strength since I have nothing in strength and I'm tired of just rolling on strength. But endurance is my main weapon, but only 1 point. Who cares? And the other attack is dex, which could go up 2 points, but I'll just do strength just for lulz.
Okay.
So in the end, strength is my highest thing. Oh, charisma's 10 also. Should be dex, but it's whatever.
All right. Let's see what I'm going to do here. I don't remember what I thought. So I could go up to 19 and
Stamina, this 4 to 7. You could go mana 5 to 8, or you go actually 15 and 19 health is pretty huge.
yeah, that I can manage with what I have. I think like yes, my stamina is kind of low, but
Yeah.
once I get into position, I don't really need to move too much.
Yeah, and you do have backpacks.
Yeah, and I have backpack stamina. My mana's okay. I only need it for my backstab, but how many times am I doing backstab? More than 5? Usually not. Actually, why is my stamina? Why is my mana so high?
Did you screwed it up somehow?
Yeah, it probably popped out when something fell on it. Anyways, it didn't affect it. I only used it twice last time. So I think I go with health, and maybe I'm just more tanky, right?
And what about the next part?
The next part? My dex.
You have
is
0
at 10.
intelligence. You have
I know.
0.
My strength and dex
yeah.
are my weapons. 1 strength is not anything. I can't go up any more dex, so that's fine. Maybe I just go to 10 like you did. Go to 10.
Or endurance is only 1. So it's like
Yeah.
endurance or intelligence, you kind of like have the worst stats at for like rolling.
Yeah.
But so just pick one and
Maybe I go intelligence because you have endurance. So if there's a choice.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, I'll go in intelligence to 10. We're going to go health. Full health. Full health is 19, so I need one of these little...
And yeah, we could do skills. We're not worried about the skills. I don't.
No.
The ones I keep opening, I'm not even like using. It's whatever.
And then...
I don't even use half my skills. Well, I guess I use...
There we go.
This one I could have used there, but we never had the right... the right amount on the limit break bar or whatever.
Okay. 62 NPC. Do we need to talk to that person?
No. This guy helps us find where our keys go.
Okay, I'm just going to look to see if there's possibility for a role-playing point, though, because... oh, wait, that's not even the right one. 62?
We'll get them just by playing the game.
You have 10 or more squills. Okay.
Oh, that's the fight guy who does the temporary fight thing. Right? I don't know. I don't care.
Do you have 10 or more? Yes. If you have 10, it talks about the Kiro flying in the grasslands.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm going to take the role-playing point for it.
Okay.
I need it. Okay. Oh, there's a POI on there, right?
Yeah, but this just went back to A. Like we've already.
Oh, we've already seen it. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
like this one says old tile. Like why do we care? We only care that he was back to interact with him because he's the only thing that changed.
Right. I didn't realize it went back.
We're done with these.
Yes.
Okay. So. Now here's the options. Here are the options. Okay, we still have the tablet whole little side quest thing. These can like kind of be put somewhere.
Wait. Oh yeah. Sorry, I only had them out for the fight.
Yeah, just like
I'll throw them here. Sorry.
So yeah.
But we need one more tablet. Like
So
we
need 2 more tablets because we now have this, so we could do the large waterfall thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have Harl Springs, which maybe was the small waterfall thing. We're not 100% on that. We could go check it out. And we have going back to Eastgate, but we go back to Eastgate once we know the tile thing, and we present her with the tablets.
Yep.
But we still have to find 2 more statues, which I know one is now it's a large waterfall. It makes sense.
Sorry, I just want to do one of these jobs
board.
while we were there. I think we just take this one because we know that's 10 and a squill. Or help at Clipton. Wait, where's Clipton?
So Lonely Isle. What's the Lonely Isle?
I don't know. Oh, right here. Which, if we're going down to Harl Springs, is not far. Where's Clipton? Clipton Crossroads, I think it's on this one.
Over here somewhere. Oh, no, it's up here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
These are special jobs for extra squills. So yeah, let's just take the Lonely Isle one.
Okay.
But like, this is the part that sucks. Like, we don't know if we have enough squills, but we might already. So like, that might be a waste of time.
I feel like we don't, because it wasn't there something asking if we had like 30.
But that could have been just some bonus fun thing.
I just can't remember. Right now we have 23, and maybe it's enough. Maybe like over 20 is enough.
I would hope so.
And maybe we could still get one more along the way.
I still haven't fought the Kiro.
No. Which maybe that gives a squill too. Like you fought it, you brought the big bad down.
I don't know what we need to do. But I'm assuming it's just you need to get so many squills and then you can end the game with maybe a different ending based on how many squills you have or something.
Yeah. Well, I think we go to the waterfall and get that tablet. Because we know we need to do that. Right?
But should we leave this area or should we check this for the small waterfall down here first?
I think we get the tablet first.
But this could be a tablet melt at the small waterfall.
So I'm saying, like, why?
You want to go off the island, then come back to the island? That's your thinking? Or you want to go here first, and then on the way we go here, and then
Sure,
continue
whichever way you think is.
Yeah, let's just go to Harlow Springs.
Sure.
Well, road.
Oh, I'm upside down. Road, small tent. I don't think we want to do that.
Draw again.
Draw again. Sorry, put the cards upside down.
I do have my little abilities, so we could spend that to flip tokens.
A bobbing boat, we're good, but we got to draw again. We're frustrated. So you want to flip this then?
Sure.
For now.
Road.
Road, lumbering carts. Do you want to look at the cart? No. Okay, so we're drawing again.
I mean, we could. I don't remember what carts were what with the money,
remember. But. Dark Wings, draw again.
Hey, Matthew. Does Canada have a 3-day weekend? No, our 3-day weekend was last weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, it didn't line up for this one.
Nope.
But enjoy your long weekend, my friend.
Oh, yeah. You guys have Monday off?
Yeah, the Americans have a 3-day weekend this weekend.
Oh, nice, nice. So I flipped Hungary. We're good.
Okay. I guess just grass.
Grass. We're frustrated, so we'd have to spend a stamina.
Okay. Forest.
Forest.
The top part.
We're good.
Forest.
Forest. We're off track, so we gotta flip that.
Okay, so.
Do you want to flip these before we forget?
Sure.
Does it matter which two?
I spent. Flip them all.
Oh, you flip all. Nice. Okay.
Pay a cube to refresh all the travel
Oh,
tokens.
it's all. That's even better.
Yeah. Medium 25. What's a 3-day weekend, says Buell.
Yeah. Do you even get a weekend?
Yeah.
2 days?
During the week, maybe, right? You've got to have some days off during the week.
I think Buell said earlier that you were off Monday, right?
Okay. Medium 25. Oh, this again. Didn't we come down here looking for a small waterfall before?
I don't remember. Somebody in the chat said this was a small waterfall, so I don't remember.
In the comments.
Or in the comments, yeah. Oh, Mark is off Friday as well, so it's a 4-day weekend. That's the best kind.
Okay, so small 35, I guess. I don't remember. Small waterfall. Yeah, this is our fairy friend. NPC 67? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember what. We've already taken her role-playing point.
You see a delicately small sprite, translucent wings, sipping tea out of a teacup. Well, hello there. My, you're awfully big, aren't you? Not often I get visitors. Say, how are you finding Harlow Springs? Big? I don't get a lot of big folk around here due to the salamanders. Oh, we're supposed to find her a mirror?
Oh, hold on. We have that. We have, is it a beautiful heirloom mirror?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, we have that. Oh, sorry.
Draw event 44, and then key 98 gets destroyed. Upon reflection, you hand the tiny mirror to Viku, and she squeals with delight. She asks you to help her hang it on the wall. She hems and haws over its placement after hanging it and rehanging it. After hanging and rehanging it twice over, she's finally satisfied. Well, Keldra told me that exiles do good for people and expect wood coins in return. I don't have a wood coin, but my grandmother was a fierce warrior, and she left me her great sword, Foe Splitter. I don't need it. I'm no fighter, but maybe you could use it.
Wasn't something else talking about this sword?
I don't remember.
46.
Genki 46 and trash this card.
I remember this name of this sword.
Trash that card. Viku, the sprite has given you her grandmother's great sword. It would be a formidable weapon for one of such small stature. For you, however, it's very tiny. You wonder how much damage it could actually do. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm DOS 46.
This is a pathless item. Keep this card in the party inventory. Any exile may equip it in either hand. You may sell this item for 3. If you do, keep this card in your party inventory, and you may buy this item back for 9. Oh, we probably need this for something. So we don't want to sell it. We'll just have our bug hold it.
It's even like a tiny little...
It's like half a square.
Strength on a 2+, you can pierce the single spot.
Just put it in your pocket. Okay, actually I have room here, so I'll just put that there for now. So it said we can sell it. We can sell it for 3, and then buy it back for 9. I feel like we don't want to sell it yet.
No.
I feel like they'll be asked. Someone will ask about this.
Okay.
And then, oh, I guess we gain this so we know what this sword does. So I'll put that there. Okay.
My grandmother was a knight of the court. Yeah, she told us about it.
Oh, she told us about it. Okay, return here with the mirror. Oh, I see. I was going to say, I knew the name.
I have moved not long ago. Got quite a bit of help from Keldrat Clipton. She can find just about anything. Well, just okay. Something with salamanders.
Okay. That got rid of 1 card, so that's good. We cleaned up a little bit there.
Okay. And that was... Then we can check, I don't know, POI 64, like...
I don't remember.
And then medium 26.
That's in backwards. POI 64.
Quiet Lake. You're standing beside a quiet lake on the far shore. You can see a brightly colored lizards. An old tree stump stands on the shore. Lily pads float in the placid water. The trail ends abruptly here, going into the thick undergrowth. 25. What is this one? Trail? Looking more closely at the trail, appears to have been vacant for some time. You don't see any fresh tracks on it at all. You wonder where the trail leads if you follow it into the bushes. Follow. Did we miss this before? Crawl on your hands and knees and discover a small path hidden under the thicket.
It's hard to say because things have changed on other locations that I don't
role-playing
remember.
point. I don't know if we had it on this already.
No, we didn't.
Okay, go ahead, whatever. And then medium 25 becomes B, which I think is this tile, yeah. Oh, it is B already.
Oh, so we've already done it.
Oh, it probably just opened this. Yeah, okay.
But we didn't have the role-playing point, so now we do. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. And then we go up here where some foes were. We fought them. I don't see anything else on the tile. Then we go to long 21. Which led along some path. I don't see anything to interact on that tile other than placing small 34. Yeah, just like led up to this fight we were at. So check POI 65. A giant nest. You're in a small cave. From the opening to the north, you hear a loud rustling. There's a strong smell in the air. Before you is some sort of giant nest. Rustling, smell, and nest.
I feel whatever it is, we already fought it.
Egg. You claw through the slime, pull out the egg, but it's definitely not an egg. It's rectangular and actually some sort of tome. Gain key 180. Did we do that already?
Yeah, we have 180. Or it's not here. So.
Okay, find where key 180 is because that might lead to where...
Oh, like maybe we missed a...
Yeah, but...
Oops, sorry.
I'm going to pull big 27, which was the boss area where we fought.
I don't know that I have it. Do you have it in your stack somewhere?
Oh, maybe. What was it?
180.
No.
Yeah, maybe we've already done whatever it is in this.
Oh, the tablets in the tablet pile already?
No.
Yeah, don't see a waterfall here. Yeah, this is a dead end where we just did the boss fight. There's nothing else on the tile. Pretty sure it said Harlow Springs.
Yeah, 180 we already did. It was in our like get rid of pile. It was an old notebook.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay,
yeah,
so
it's
it's not
nothing,
that.
nothing here, I don't think.
Yep.
Back. Yeah, I'm not sure where the small waterfall is or whatever, but
Well, two options here. We could make our way this way to the Lonely Isle and then up if we want to see if we trigger this. Or we just go there and get the tablet. Because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're supposed to get 6 tablets?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I haven't.
Let's
I
just
haven't
go to the
noted it down.
waterfall, the forest.
Forest. We can choose here.
Fall's Blessing.
Oh, no, we just want to draw again, right? Because we don't
Yeah.
have a stamina. Sorry, I didn't read it. Draw again. So forest is a colorful cart. I think.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, we have the money. I don't know. It's like, I don't remember if colorful carts were the shop or not. I don't know.
Along the roadside, you see something colorful. It looks like it might be a large cart. You draw near and see a large cart with colorful wares and goods.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But like, do we care? Do we want to buy something fancy? I don't know.
Okay, we can just.
It's up to you.
Actually, we're good. We don't need to draw again. So.
Okay, road.
Road. Old beggar. No, we're drawing again. We don't want to talk to the old beggar. Road. We're good. Dense fog.
Okay, so let's go. Road.
Draw again. Road. We're turned around, but we're good.
Water.
Water. We're good.
Water again.
We're good.
Water again.
Water. Small crowd. Draw again. Water. We're hungry. No. Football.
Sure.
Okay.
So big 20 something it says, I think. Big 20. Oh, big 77. Whoa. Big 70.
While you're looking at that, I'm just reading some of the chat. Sorry. Mark says, although the wife gave me some small things to do in the yard, so there's that. But Yogi says the solution is to never get married. Then only your sister and your mom will nag you endlessly.
Oh my God.
You guys are funny.
Oh, okay. Roaring Falls. The water here is so turbulent that you're barely able to row the skiff up to the dock. Stepping off, you're hit by a wave of mist that blows out from the impact of the huge current of water. Maybe we found Boskin Market finally.
Oh, maybe.
Nope, we found the statue.
Okay, that's what we need anyway.
Yeah.
So, sorry, that's 152.
There's the statue. Yep, POI 152.
Are we going to have to do another puzzle?
Yep. Oh yeah, this can get returned.
152.
Before you is a statue of a scholar. She's holding a tome open wide with both hands. Looking closely, you see runes cunningly etched into the stone base of the statue. Okay. So,
Okay.
nighttime side. something like this and lining it up with
I get my pencil.
that. So if I line it up with that, it's S. Then something with the dot. How do we? I do the dot. I don't get the dot one. Oh, no, I see. So the dot. Maybe the dot needs to be here.
And then is it P?
I don't know. That doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel. It feels like it always should be on here, and like you're just like moving it around, but then like the dot's there. Or should the dot be there? No. But either way, if you line it up on this one on the right, like this, it's a U is the third letter.
Oh, okay.
And then somehow like this. Matthew has been a member for 39 months.
Matthew, thank you so much.
At everyone. We're all going over to Mike's house. He lives in North Carolina, and he's going to be smoking salmon and cooking steak. It will be epic.
Wasn't it Mark that was doing that, though? But thank you. Thank you so much, Matthew.
I think it's supposed to be Mike. Or Mark.
Mark, it's supposed to be Mark. Everyone's going to Mark's house.
Ding dong. I'm here for Mike.
No Mike here.
There's no Mike here.
All right, see you
But
later.
we smell the salmon. Are you looking for Mark?
Sorry, this is the...
I'm down, Matthew. Let's go.
Yep, yep.
Y is the last letter.
Y is the last letter.
We got the wrong address.
Yep.
And then at the circle, I just don't get how a circle aligns with this. Oh, I see how it aligns. I forgot about these little things we dealt with before.
Oh, yeah.
So for the second letter, I need to align this half black circle with the other half black circle. And it's a T, is letter 2. And then...
I bet it's a D.
Where is this thing? You're right, it's
Yep.
a D.
My Wheel of Fortune is
What is
made
it?
off study.
Study?
Yeah.
Okay. Event 606, if you think you solved it. Did your answer begin with the letter S? Yeah. You touch the first rune, flip the card over. Is your answer study? Yes. Using a squill, you complete the sequence of runes. Smiling at your own cleverness, go to door. The runes glow brightly for a moment. Study. A door in the base of the statue grinds open and reveals a small stone tablet. Gain key 404, then destroy this card. I know where the other one is.
You do?
It's got to be up here because this changed. It's at the small waterfall. It's up at the top.
Okay.
Like I said before, where I thought big waterfall, small waterfall, maybe.
I didn't realize that one changed.
I forgot. Yeah, the long changed on us, the entry tile. I bet it's just a statue there now.
Okay, we can go
Yeah.
and get that. This one, sorry, this one.
Stone tablets lead the way, yada, yada, yada. It'll eventually be like a super puzzle at the end.
Yeah. All right.
Uh,
So we're here.
yeah, we're
right?
up here. So we're going water.
Water. Another blessing, but we don't need mana, so we're gonna draw again. Water. We're hungry, but we've already spent the hungry, so we gotta spend stamina.
Stamina. Okay, water.
Water. Off track. Sun.
Okay, water.
Where are we going now?
We're going up here.
Oh, okay. Water. Oh, I gotta shuffle. Sorry.
I'm not going to Eastgate without
no,
the tablet thing.
I know.
I wish there was a fast
We
travel.
just have to go around, eh? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. All right. Sorry, you said water.
Yes.
We're good.
Road.
We're good.
Road.
We're good.
Road.
Road, we're frustrated.
Flip the feather. I'll use the thingy. Flip them all. Okay, now we're at home base again. We could just rest and I could get my tokens back. Or we just keep pushing with the stamina we have, or we spend some stamina from our backpacks. But I don't have a way to reset them anymore. So yeah, so it's like...
It's up to you, really.
Like we have to go there and back, so... I say we just do a rest so that we get these two back.
And we can rest for free here, so we don't have to pay.
But you still have to draw a day card.
Yeah, draw a day card. We're still good.
Which is like, I don't know if that's so bad, but...
And that, you refill your stamina.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah.
gets shuffled. And then you refill your tokens. You did. Okay.
All right. So once you're done shuffling, we need road.
Okay. Road. We're drawing again. Road. We're hungry.
Road.
Road. We're frustrated.
Road.
Road. We're drawing again. We're drawing again. We don't need the blessing. We're good. Small crowd. We're just gonna
Mountain.
mountain. We're good. Colorful cart.
Snow.
Snow. We're off track. Oh, that's all three again. Do you want to flip or no?
Sure. And then snow again.
Snow again. Blessing. We're drawing again. We're frustrated.
Okay, we're finally there.
All right.
Long what? Long 55.
Yogi says, what is the weather like? It's raining and freezing cold, 16 Celsius here at the moment. It was sunny. I think it's going to be about 18 Celsius here.
Distant tower. The snow sticks to the jagged rocks at the mountain's peak. Gusts of wind grab and pull at your cloak and pack. Just beyond, you see the tower stretching toward the clouds. The path toward the tower is blocked by a glacier of sheer walls of ice. This path is impassable. Oh, no way. I thought for sure it would be our statue.
We can't
Does
go
this
at all?
is this on any of
Oh,
those
sorry.
things?
Say it, I wasn't paying attention. I'm so sorry.
The snow sticks, jagged rocks, mountains peak, gusts of winds grab and pull your cloak. Just beyond, you see the tower stretching toward the clouds. Path toward the tower is blocked by a glacier and sheer walls of ice. Path is impassable. Damn, I thought for sure it'd be up here.
What do we do then? Wait. How
Nothing.
do we?
It just that's
But how do we change that?
nothing. It just stops us from going to the tower. That's all it was doing. So instead of changing the tiles so that you can't interact with anything, they just put this there for fun. I thought for sure we'd go there because it told us to reset it too, so we couldn't see this.
Okay.
But maybe there is something to do here to like make it the statue, but like otherwise, I don't know where the small waterfall clue is. Is that a small waterfall?
No, it's a grant. I don't think so.
That looks like a small waterfall.
You think?
But we already found one of the statues like over there somewhere, I think.
Maybe we're misinterpreting something else. That we
Yeah,
found.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me go back to my notes on that.
Yep, that was a big waste
Where
of time.
did I-
That
right here.
sucks.
So it was cave to the west. Oh, and maybe
You
these
have to
will
look
help
at all of
us.
them again. Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to read where they were from.
Okay, that's a. Okay. Yeah, maybe we're wrong here.
So this one, you found the stone tablet in the base of the hunter statue at the Misty Plains. It has runes etched into it. Misty Plains. Misty Plains.
Misty Plains, Misty Plains. Right here.
We found one there.
Then what we'll do, once we do this, then we'll look at the keywords, that the hints that it gave us, and we'll see
Yes, correct.
what we're doing wrong. Because we're technically there.
All right. Found the stone tablet at the base of the soldier statue in the ruins at Bleakwood Forest. The base of the builder statue at Daggerfrost.
Daggerfrost was somewhere up top, I thought. Maybe not.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. Okay. Found a stone tablet at the base of the forlorn statue at Heroes Fall.
It was here.
And the base of the scholar statue at Wender Falls.
Okay, so then the clues that it gave were cave to the west. So yeah, we crossed that out. Okay, grasslands to the east. Forest fort, which we thought was this one.
But wasn't the fort like Bleakwood Forest? Was like the tree fort thing?
Okay. Icy stream.
That was Daggerfrost.
Okay. Small waterfall, large waterfall.
Large waterfall.
So then maybe you're right that it is here.
Maybe. I don't know where else the small waterfall is in the game.
Like there's like a stream or... Or is it this? Like, is this literally like this little like thing here? Or
there's
this,
nothing
like,
on this tile.
This, oh yeah, I can't.
And there's
be
nothing
now.
on this
Oh
tile.
yeah, that's the thing.
I know. So it has to be somewhere that's still like interactable, most likely.
Did we do this one? Is this where the fight was that we ran away from?
Yeah, the poison snake
and is this
monster
like
guy.
a little like? Would you say like there's like
No.
No.
Everything else you can kind of like look at the map and see it, kind of. Maybe not. Maybe you can actually. It could be something that's just hidden on the tile that we'll never see looking at the map. I don't know.
Oh, Jose says small waterfall was the one I had asked for help on BGG because I could not find it.
Okay, so it isn't visible easily on here then. And it is the one we're missing, so we're right.
Do we want to ask Jose for a hint?
No.
No, we'll just try to figure
I
it out.
say we just go. If it's not mandatory, then like we just go. We don't find it. We could like look to the ends of the earth, go to every single location that we've...
That has water on it?
No, like just, it could be anywhere. It could be in the middle of a forest, just like a small little waterfall. It could be the side of a mountain, a place that's up against the side of a mountain that could just have a little waterfall on it or something. But I bet it's somewhere that has like water on the tile, like, but it's just like...
So then, do we ask Jose if it's mandatory? Or
Yeah, I don't know.
just if it's mandatory?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if it's mandatory, we have to find it.
I'm getting annoyed of like wandering around looking for it. It's like not that clear, but it's like part of the game, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm thinking of just like go to Eastgate next. But it will suck if it's like way up here and then we have to like come all the way back. Like I'm not a fan of traveling around like aimlessly.
If it's mandatory, yes. And they're like, oh, you can't move on until you found it. But if it's not,
I don't know. I say we just travel to Eastgate.
okay.
All right, snow.
Snow or frustrated, which we already are, so spend a stamina.
Snow.
Hungry.
Mountain.
Mountain, draw again. Mountain, off track.
Road.
Do you want to spend?
Sure. Road.
2, 3, road. We draw again, sorry. I couldn't see. Draw again. We're good.
Road.
We're hungry.
Maybe it doesn't matter. Road.
Road, we're drawing again. We're good.
Okay, now we're at the point where like I've spent both for some reason. So like we're just gonna draw a day card, rest, flip everything, shuffle, yada yada. I don't care. Get your stamina back. Then we're gonna do this. Let's see if we can get there.
Okay, I'm just gonna actually hold them and do it. It'll be faster.
Road.
Road, we're good.
Road.
Road, we're good.
Road.
Road, we're good.
Water.
Water, draw again. Water, draw again. Water, draw again. Water, draw again. Water, we're good.
Water.
We're good.
Road.
Road, draw again. Road, draw again. Road, draw again. Road, we're hungry.
Road.
We're good.
Flower.
Flower, we're good.
Road.
Road, draw again. We're frustrated.
Yep. Road.
Road, we're drawing again. We don't need the blessing. Road, draw again. Road, we're frustrated. Stamina, 1 stamina.
We made it to the city of Eastgate.
Okay.
You tell me what those.
Oh yeah.
The
Big 62, and I'll get POI 7.
Okay.
I don't remember what changed here.
The long tile is like after we draw 67 other tiles.
Oh, we can also rest here if we need.
Okay, I don't remember what the big is you said because I'm about to
62.
put away one that from before.
Sorry, 62.
62?
Yep. Let me just double check.
62.
Yeah.
All right, we're back at the drawbridge. 64.
Is this the one that changed, right? The long 50?
I think so, yeah. But again, we could talk to the girl about the tablets. Oh, but she already gave us her hint, right?
Yeah,
So
we already know we don't know.
I don't think there was another hint like, all right, you're still stuck.
But I guess we can do the
Yeah,
counting
I just want to
squills.
see what the squills thing is all about.
Yeah.
Exile's Gate. You stand before the massive wooden doors. Exiles are lining up to turn in their squills to Thades, who sits behind a small table. The anticipation of returning home fills you with a mixture of dread and hope. Yeah, and that's where the vines were that you could climb over for the dog thing,
yeah,
but we
yeah.
didn't do.
555.
Let's find out if we're able. All right, Thaddeus is here at a table, talking to exiles and counting piles of squills being turned in. Ah, well, friend, do you have some loose ends to tie up first, or are you ready to end your hunt and turn in your squills?
So is this the end, I think? Like, is this the end of the game?
We'll find out. Excellent. Let's see what you've got to show for all your... Yeah, it's probably like a... How good is your ending based on how many squills you have?
Oh, that's not even the squills. One sec.
Let's see what you got to show for all your hard work. Flip the card. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So it looks like 18 might be the magic number. 18 to 34 for like a decent win, probably. 35 is you have no life and like you should have came here a long time ago. No, I'm just joking. 35 is you got... you basically play the game for free because you spent a bajillion hours playing it.
23.
So we're in the melee draw. Big 72.
But I think I screwed that up. Oh no, that's fine. Okay.
Let's see.
I feel like we did decent.
I think we did enough that's like okay, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Whoa. Whoa. A pardon. Eastgate is buzzing with activity. Everyone watches as exiles bring in their squills to be counted. You sit at the dainty dwarf, sipping iced tea and trading stories with other exiles waiting for Thaddeus to declare the pardon. Finally, Thaddeus addresses the crowd. Your heart pounds as he makes a big announcement. You've won the hunt. You've earned the pardon. Citizens and exiles alike flood to your side, congratulating you, shaking your hand. Excuse me, and clapping you on the back. There are many toasts, cheers, and familiar faces who thank you for the help you rendered. Feast commences, and the jollification lasts well into the night. In the morning, you pack up the rest of your belongings, look out the window toward the mountains and tower, then make your way towards the gate.
Who are you? You're an elf, right?
I'm an elf. Draw key 403.
03. .403, and I'm a dwarf. 405.
Determination. You cover your scar with a glove as you walk down the highway. Your stomach twists at the thought of what awaits you at home. The elf maiden's word echo in your ears. Seek me out. Where to begin? Flip the card, I guess. Though you do not know the way, you cannot give up hope yet. What is the source of this mysterious blight, and how can you atone for the lives it costs? You stride toward the gates, determination growing in you with every step. Okay. So it's the next step on the story. Interesting. I think.
So this is not the end?
Maybe it is your ending. I guess it's your ending, because there's not another step after, right? It's not a triumph. This is for the dwarf. You've fallen too far to consider this a victory. But these wooden coins have meaning. Look back. A dwarf cannot be only a value set by rock and stone. You feel it down in your marrow. The forge of life is where true worth shines through. There must be others out there that feel this way. When you return home, you plan to seek them out. Yeah, this is just like your character ending. Then we flip this big boy.
Oh, and then, okay.
Yeah, then we return this card.
Oh, return it?
Yeah. Boom. The journey home. A loud cheer erupts as you make your way down the street towards the Exile's Gate. You feel yourself straighten, walking proudly down the cobblestones. Familiar faces call to you. Familiar faces call to you, waving and bidding you safe travels home. Well done, says Thades, beckoning you on. You pause, letting the moment sink in, then step over the threshold. Oops. Sorry, wrong button. And then it says, Dear player, we hope you enjoyed your quest. Thank you for playing. Cody, Ira, and the Far Off Games team. You may now reset the game. Whoa.
Oh, we did it. So we didn't need the waterfall.
It was a side thing.
But Yogi says, I Googled it, and the answer to the waterfall question is it matters, but no spoilers.
I guess
so it didn't matter.
Well, it matters if you want like the best ending, maybe.
That's how we could have gotten the
maybe get 10 squills.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
Do I want to know where it is? I'm curious.
No.
No? Oh.
Like, here's the thing. We can reset the game, or we can just say no, and we keep playing, and we go like look for things. We do more quests. We got some extra side squill stuff. But as I usually do with these kind of games where like you can go to like try to get 100% completion, it's like realistically, I'm good to move on to another game. I do want to know a lot of things still. Like it bothers me. So that's why resetting the game is kind of fun. Do another playthrough in the future. Try different characters out, different players at the table would be awesome. Realistically, it's not going to happen. We'll play other games, of course. But like the amount of people who would actually continue watching past this keeps getting smaller and smaller each episode, as it always does as we play these campaign games. This is not our first rodeo. We've played dozens of games like this. And when we get to these endings, it's like, I want to keep going. I want to find everything. And I do that with video games too. But the difference is like video games, I'm not like it's so easy. Just boot it up, save whenever, fit it in for an hour here, an hour there. With these board games, you can't do that. It's like a couple hours. I have to dedicate like a day to it and all this stuff. So yeah. And then also the cool part I like is that if we just end here, our playthrough didn't show everything, obviously.
Yeah.
No one's should ever for this game. But we leave stuff to be discovered. So even if you watched along with this, and then in a year you find the game and you get it and you play it, you're not going to remember everything we did. You're going to be playing with different characters, and those different races have all different storylines and different things to find out. And then we only got like 23 squills out of like 35 plus or whatever that are probably in the game. So you could try to achieve that on your own, and you'll see tons of stuff that we've never seen. Like 40% more that we've maybe never seen. So we leave it up to you guys to discover on your own, like the other stuff in the game. So we didn't like ruin everything for everybody, And if everyone has memories that are even half as bad as mine, you're not going to remember everything in your own playthroughs anyway, compared to what we did over the span of months and months and months, right? So, yeah, so...
what was that bracket? Sorry, 18 to 34?
Yeah, then it was like 35.
So even if we had gotten a couple more, we still would have...
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we still would have been in the same bracket.
Yeah, we're not going to get the super ending. Super ending's for completionists.
Yeah.
And I want to leave that for people who want to do that kind of work.
I was just curious how close, but it was very far still.
That I would never try to achieve that in this game. That's like a lot. That's a lot. But if you spent 270 Canadian on the game, plus, which we did, supposedly, somebody did the math on one of the comments. We were talking about what we spent on it. It was like 165 US, which I didn't realize. 165 US plus shipping plus taxes ends up being like 270 Canadian on the crowdfunding. And we were looking at the price that was online, which was a lot of people were coming in during this playthrough going, whoa, is this game worth over such and such hundreds of dollars? And I kept bringing it down to the pre-painted minis, which, spoilers, if you don't want to see the trays, this is part of the discussion, though, of thoughts on the game and the value proposition. So I'm about to show all the minis in the game. If you don't want to see that, turn off the video or the stream now. But these are the trays. This is the pre-painted miniatures you get in the game. This is it. There are not a lot here, and some of them aren't pre-painted. They're just like special plastic because they're translucent and stuff. But that's not a lot of miniatures.
I'm trying to see if we fought everything.
They do get reused.
I think we fought everything except for... No, we did.
Yeah.
Right? I think we fought everything.
I feel like it. Does this look familiar? Do we fight that?
No. Wait.
Maybe we did.
Maybe we didn't fight that thing.
I don't remember. And these are character miniatures. These are the characters that you may or may not play with. And again, we had new miniatures.
Oh, I don't think we
there's like
this guy. They're high school looking.
Yeah, we did, I think.
Okay.
That's the problem. We played over months. So
yeah,
I don't remember everything. This is the guy we never beat. Remember this?
Yeah, we
ran the poison squill guy.
Yeah. He was poisonous the whole
But they're decent. I'm super happy that they're pre-painted. You just pop them out of the box. They're ready to play. I don't need to worry about painting them all. I didn't need them to be hidden, like I said before. I just they're painted. That's great. I like the way they're protected though. So like the insert works. So they're like pre-painted. They're not going to get all chipped up.
I do have to say though, this one was my favorite. Also, surprise and like the way that it looks. Like
the
I just thought, and it surprised us at the same time.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. That one was my favorite one, I think.
But yeah, we saw mostly everything. So like all the extra squills were like side things, other stuff to do. I guess I don't know, but
yep, the orange wedding.
There's the Kiro guy, I think. But yeah, so I don't know. A lot of people ask about the value, and it's like I want to say like you only get so many miniatures. A lot of them are reused, but at least they're pre-painted. So it's like up to you if that's your thing. And it's up to you if you have fun with the gameplay loop, right? Like, is that, like, the components are fine. Like, we're playing on paper, but that allows the game to have so many spaces, so many places to visit. Like, so many places to visit. And we didn't even visit them all. So many places to visit. Like, it's crazy. So, yeah. There is still more, and it's bugging me. Like, I want to go check it out. But this happens every time I play one of these open world sandbox kind of video games, too. Is you can't find everything on the map. And, like, sometimes it's just fetch questy stuff that's not that entertaining to do.
Mm-hmm.
And not every side story quest, NPC storyline is entertaining or funny or worth your time and effort.
Right.
Not everything's a winner. Not every play session feels great. And a lot of times there's just a lot of busy work, right?
Keith did the math and says about $9 per session, cheaper than a movie or 32 movies.
Yeah. So keep in mind, like, this is episode, whatever, 32. But remember, like, today is technically we did 2 sessions because there were points where we could have rested and just ended it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes we had it where sessions could be like 1 hour, and sometimes it could have been closer to 1.5 or 2. And some of those streams we did play for sure at least 2 sessions.
Yeah.
So I would say if we played the way we wanted to, and like I didn't just want to check Eastgate first and then wander around, I just wanted the answer. Like, are the tablets necessary? And if they are, then we go and find them. And this tells us, you don't have enough squills. Then we know we have more episodes. We'll go find more squills. Not a problem. Not a problem. But we had reached the end. Basically, you just needed 18 squills and to beat that water monster. You don't need to fight the Kiro, which I thought was...
But do you need to fight the water monster? I don't even think you do. Because if you have 18 squills, you just need to go back.
No, it wasn't there until we beat the water monster. It changed this tile to even go there.
So you do need... Okay,
yes.
Right.
Because the whole Rathen is the main quest.
Yeah.
Like all that Rathen stuff was the main quest. The whole murder investigation, the jagged medallion, all that was the main quest line. Yeah. Everything else was side. And I do like I do like the side quests for like your classes had its own like little quest going on too, which I thought was neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, definitely cheaper than kids, cheaper than a movie. Yeah. But yeah, this game is epic AF. It was cool. I did like it. I like how it was like very sandboxy and open, do whatever. I like the whole 3 little lands that like you can go explore. I like how you're backtracking on things. I like many quests going at the same time. Again, it did feel very Sleeping Gods like, where like here's another quest that you haven't completed, but a clue, or here's something you got from this place. Go back to this place. Like you could have so many things on the go, and then the campaign ends, and there's so many things you never finished.
Yeah.
So it's just like so much to keep track of. It gets kind of overwhelming, but you can kind of just play how you want and go wherever you want and do whatever you want. And sometimes you don't feel like there's an actual direction, and you have to decide what you want that direction to be.
But isn't that really the case in most sandbox games? There's not really like a necessary.
Well, no, there's always a main storyline. And this I wasn't 100% sure what the main
storyline was.
Yeah,
we weren't sure which one was the main storyline.
But the main storyline was moving the guild to each different island and opening each different like continent up or whatever.
Yep.
That was the main storyline, is pushing that. And you basically just have to explore each region, and eventually it'll push it open.
Yeah, you're gonna stumble into things like
But yeah, the gameplay loop was fine. I like how the sessions didn't need to be that long, and that's kind of where I'm at now. I like how the setup isn't that bad. Like, it always comes back down to, like, it'll always be compared to other big box, $100 big box games that take this kind of length of a campaign. And there's always the big daddy, which is like Gloomhaven, it gets compared to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Frosthaven. Other ones like Fate Forge or Tainted Grail come to mind. Sword and Sorcery kind of has, like, not that long of a campaigns, but you have to buy a whole bunch of boxes to make it a big box campaign game. I can't think, there's so many. Madara. What else do we play? I don't know. There's a whole bunch out there. Tons. ISS Vanguard's one of those kind of games. Like, there's so many where you're just like, that giant box, you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on the content. You have to sit down, maybe by yourself, or maybe get a whole bunch of players. There's a setup to it. There is a session length to it. There's a gameplay loop to it. There's a cleanup to it. There's some housekeeping to it. And it's like all that gameplay loop, all that loop from like learning it, getting it on the table, getting your friends together often, sitting down, playing through that loop again, cleaning it up, and doing it over and over again. The amount of times it needs you to do that to get to an ending, it's like, how good was that? And was it worth doing it more than a handful of times? And there are some games where like the loop is like, there's a part of it that sucks and like that makes it hard. Like, and like, if I'm going to play it like 5 to 10 times and that loop is okay and I'm being entertained, maybe I got my value out of a couple $100 getting, 2 to 4 friends around the table. That value is there, and maybe we don't need to see it to an end. But this game, I think, does a lot right, but it is missing one thing. And to me, it is like the combat system is like, I don't know. It's okay. It feels very like I've done it before. It feels like Tainted Grail, Sleeping Gods, like those kind of combat systems where it's like this little puzzle game. which is good. You should have a puzzle and you're trying to solve it. That's fun. I like that to get you thinking, right? And there is some thinking to this, but it all comes down to rolling a d20. And I'm not a kid from the 70s or 80s that played D&D that thought this is okay in gaming and this is how gaming should be all built around rolling a boring old plain, not even custom d20, and everything hinges on that, right? And I don't know, the same problem with those D&D board games we played, they had a lot of fun to them, but they're all still built on that foundation of rolling a d20, and that will never make it like one of my favorite games ever because of that. That is the only thing that bugs me, is that is in the loop. But 90% of the rest of the stuff is freaking awesome. So like I can overlook that in this game.
What about the lack of fast travel?
Yeah, it was annoying. The travel system, I get why it's there. And if you're willing to just bump into every card you draw, it's like, oh, a small cart.
Yeah.
Oh, an old beggar.
Yeah, then you don't.
Let's just complete that right now. That becomes your session. That's kind of neat. I like that a lot. It's way better than the road events or city events. You draw them, you make a decision, you lose the stamina, you take a wound, you meet a friend, you gain a new item, whatever. Those are like cool. I thought those were super neat, but those are kind of boring and they're not that great. In this, the travel system adding to those events on the road that keep changing and getting added, I think is amazing. But just when I'm really like, today's session, I want to do this, there's like a lot of that annoying travel in the way. And it's like, okay, let's just get to the business. I wish there was a subsystem where it's like, you can fast travel somewhere, just draw a day card.
Yeah.
That's your punishment. You could just, like, you're 75% into the game now. Let's not make you do the travel system. But if they skip the travel system, you're going to miss out on some of those things that they just added to the travel deck that you need to do.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not you need to do them, but they might help you if you do them, you know?
Yeah. Well, in some cases, I think you do need to do them because wasn't Rachel telling us about having to hire a translator? Like, we didn't have to do that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
But that needed to be done for other players based on the party composition.
Yeah. But yeah, again, we pick the same kind of classes that we pick in other games, so it's good to have apples to oranges. So, like, the Bard might be cool, Keith, but we didn't play the Bard. We never play Bards in games, right? So we are comparing, like, apples to apples, and we're comparing all these games, because we always play, like, I play, like, the Archer, Ranger, usually. So it's fun to see the different games, how my experiences is in each of those fantasy games, that I can pick the same class and see how they twist it up or make it more interesting or make sure that at least they do it justice. But yeah, I really like this. The game's scope is crazy. I already don't mind the 7th Citadel, 7th Continent like card system. I think it's totally fine. This game is really just a game that like, and it's okay to do this, is just like basically look at all the top selling giant box crowdfunding games that have done well over the last like 10 years and just take the best things from all of them. So people who are backing it know that, oh, I like that in that game. Oh, that was in that game. I like that. And like, you know, like you can see a lot of those big seller games that did very well. They took those elements and just put them into the game. Why not, right? Why not just take all these things that worked in other games, and as long as you put them together correctly to do your own campaign game, it makes sense, right? So I just love the scope. I love exploring the different land tiles and flipping tiles and seeing new things. I like going into the map tiles and then new map tiles go on top to open houses and change and people
like
leave.
in.
Yeah, it's very video gamey, it feels like. And like the fiddliness. So again, negatives, I would say the D20 die in the combat is like a snooze fest. The fiddliness of like sometimes in a session where you do too many things too quickly and you're just like pulling out tiles and tiles and tiles and tiles. And then you got to clean up tiles. But you're doing that on the fly. And we got kind of used to doing that in like the Fantasy Flight app-driven dungeon crawlers, like Mansion of Madness, you know, you're kind of like, the game's already kind of set up, you start playing and then it sets up and cleans up as you're playing it kind of, which is, I like that when it's integrated into the play, it's fine. But there's just some fiddly stuff to it that's like, I got used to it after a while. It's not as bad, because then when you just think about like the setup from like a game like Gloomhaven, and I don't have to do that, yeah, I should be thankful that the setup and cleanup is not even close to what that game is. And it integrates into the play, which other people at the table could help you with it if you're playing multiplayer. Sorry, but yeah. But overall, this is like, I think one of the best campaign games we played. And again, like I'm at a different time in gaming, so like I like the sessions that you can make them as short as you want or as long as you want. It really respects the player's time. When we played Fate Forge, I learned that too. That was a game that's meant to be epic, which it was, but it respects the player's time, and I like that a lot. And yeah, the only thing complaints again, D20, fiddliness, and there's one other thing. Fiddliness. Oh, and the travel system. But it's like it has to be that way. I don't know. Yeah. No, I got plenty of Ricola, yeah, here. But
yeah, we get from Costco.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're good.
Keith, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, we'll need to get more for sure. I'm like ripping through them today. At least these ones are sugar free, so right, we should be okay.
Yes, the ones are,
But yeah, I don't know. I really like the game. I definitely am not sick of it. That's another thing I've learned. When you start playing these campaign games over like the last 13 years we've been doing it, I think. We've been playing like modern board games and playing some of these longer games and lifestyle games where you just read the rules once and you're like playing that system for months, year. This is definitely one of the better ones for sure. But again, it's one of the newer ones that should have learned from all the mistakes of those previous ones, which is good. And I think what is even more good for this game is that I'm at the point where like I don't want long campaign games right now. I want shorter campaign games, but I was fine with this one. So that has to tell you something. Something about it is like, I don't know. I kept wanting to play it.
But when you say length, like, are you meaning the length of play or the amount of sessions?
Sessions.
Sessions, okay.
Like I probably want 20 sessions is like the max it should be.
Okay.
And we probably did it in like closer to 40, I would say tops. That's probably the average is like 35 to 40 would be the average for this game of sessions. And if you're getting together with a group once a week or twice a month, like that could take you like a year or more, right? So this is comparable to something that is like Gloomhaven. That is like a 40-ish scenario game also to beat the main story. 40 to 50, I think it was. Like if you even just accidentally, like we did, or just accidentally played the end thing and we didn't know.
We didn't know.
Because we weren't really paying attention to the story. It was like kind of whatever, who cares? But yeah, I didn't want to play a game like this that was this long. But when I played it, I actually enjoyed it the whole way through and kind of wanted to keep playing it. I never once was like dreading playing it. And there's some games that have been like that in the past where I'm like, I don't really want to play this game right now. I want to move on to something else. To the point where I was even getting comments on videos about us not playing other games. Like, this has just become the Arydia channel. You need to play other stuff. And it's like, it's my channel. I play what I want. It's Rob's gaming table, not your gaming table. So beat it, pal. But anyways, so yeah, so I just kept wanting to play every week, at least twice a week. And I can't say that for some other games, even the lifestyle LCGs, right? The cooperative LCGs, those are like 8-session campaigns. And by the end of those, I'm like, good to just put them away and move on to another game. I'm not usually like, I want to get into the next one. As people know on this channel, I'll take like 6 months to a year break between playing LCGs. And I'm still happy when I get back to them. I realize my love for them. They're amazing. But I don't want them to be the only game I play. I've never felt that way about those games. I feel like I do when I start playing them. I'm like, why do I play anything else? I should just be playing co-op LCGs. But then by the end of a campaign and we sit down like once or twice a week playing the same system over and over again, it's like, okay, I'm good. I'm good playing this deck or this character or this little storyline. It's good. I don't need to create another deck and storyline and play it right after it. I'm good. So those are like a good length. But yeah, I don't know. Mel, thoughts, rambles, go nuts.
I have some similar thoughts to you, but then I have some opposing thoughts to you. I really liked the enemy combat system. I thought that was really fun. I like the different colored dice based on the enemy. So if it was like a smaller enemy, they hit lower on, like, I really liked that mechanic of it. I thought that was cool. The combo and threat meter bars, you had to manage those for the different scenarios, which was really cool. So I really like the puzzle of trying to make sure that you don't hit the criticals and the weak points and you're trying to go over criticals to do additional damage. I really like the puzzle of the combat system here, which was really cool. I also didn't think that there was combat just to be combat. Matthew, thank you so much.
Matthew, thank you for the super chat. Says, for more finger down your throat, keep coughing. Screw you. Thanks, Matthew.
I think this game did actually combat very well. Like, I didn't think that there was combat just to have a combat every session. And that
True.
they really made it so that when you did have a fight, it felt like, I guess, natural to the game. Like, it was a natural progression to that point in the game, right?
True.
Which was neat. I didn't really love at the beginning, and I don't think I experienced as much as Rob did, but like the fight that led into another fight, like I didn't really love that. I get why they do that, right? Because you're a little bit wounded and you keep walking and then you run into something else. I didn't really love that.
I think what they did that for is to give you the idea of like, here's the type of enemy you're fighting. Is your party ready for these enemies? If they're not, then fight these two and it's fine. And if you're struggling, you should leave.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But we kept pushing, and I don't know if we're supposed to keep pushing because a lot of the times it led to us like, we should flee or we're dead.
Right. Because I think they put you into that like almost like weak point. Mm-hmm. So you're kind of like maybe you're half level now, and now you're fighting like a boss plus those same enemies that you fought last time. I don't know. I didn't really like, that wasn't my favorite part, but I did really like the whole combat system in this game. The other thing I really, really liked was the character evolution. Like, my character was built, as we saw in the very end there, very differently from Rob's. We do play like Archer and kind of more of a melee character.
Rogue, yeah.
But I really liked, and you even made a comment this session saying like how much armor I had. And I tried to build up my armor.
But you weren't even the warrior class. There's like a warrior class in the game too, right?
No, but I thought that my armor worked with my character, which was really cool. We did get to level 10, but unfortunately we didn't get to use it because once we leveled up, we didn't fight again, which was kind of neat. But yeah, I really liked the whole character system. I really liked like this card system idea. I liked how you could pick like your stats and the evolution of how our stats evolved from not necessarily even just taking the stats that worked well with our weapons, but taking stats that like helped the other person. So for testing, if we had to pick, we were always, like the checks to say, oh, who has the best this? Okay, well, maybe it's not my weapon stat, but I need to level that up too because we need to have somebody in our party that's good at X so that if we do a test. I like that idea. I didn't really mind the whole like librarian happening where I don't like the whole card system. But the one thing I worry that might have happened is I worry that we may have missed triggers just because we didn't remember them. So I don't know if
we should have taken notes. Like, we should have taken more notes.
The cards. Like, we're trying to like look at all the cards that we have here that is like if you hear this keyword, if you read this keyword.
But again, that's all side stuff, right? So none of it was mandatory, obviously.
But could we have had more squills had we maybe not missed triggers? I don't know. We'll never know the answer to that question. But I wonder if this game could have had like even a minor companion app to help like just with those management. I don't know.
I said that before. If you're like, keep the apps away from my board games. I'm like, this game could use an app for sure.
The internet could come at me, but I feel like this game could you imagine the travel system where all you had to do is press a button?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I know.
And it kind of like cycled them through.
Yep,
I don't know. So I do think that maybe a companion app could have been.
But then again, that adds to cost. So
that's true.
Software development, adding an app to the game, we know that from the other app-driven board games, you're paying that software developer cost too and that tech support cost. So it's like that adds to the cost of the game, and then you don't get as many components in the box, and you're like, why does this game cost this much? And then people bitch about that too, right?
But it may be because I paint, I'd rather the companion app and the unpainted minis, right?
Yeah,
that's not me. Maybe because I paint them, and maybe would I have painted them or not? I don't know. But I would rather have something that helps me manage all the fiddly bits of the game to not have painted minis. But that's just me. I don't know. But other than that, I thought this game was really fun. As you said, I enjoyed very much coming down and playing like twice a week. I was curious to see where the storylines would go. I thought it was a really fun game.
And the one thing you mentioned, I mentioned a lot during the playthrough, was when our sessions, it's not like that cookie cutter, like you play Gloomhaven, you know, like we're going to play Gloomhaven. We're going to spend 6 hours setting it up, and then we're going to read through some like story that maybe we care about, maybe we don't. And then we're going to play a part of it, and then go into the next room, set that up, play a part of it, go to the next room, fight, combat, maybe a big boss at the end, maybe not. And then we're done. Now we go back and we do the fiddly bits in between, and then we put everything away, and that's a session. And every time you're going to sit down and you do that same gameplay loop over and over again, this game made sure you're going to do that loop, but we're going to change it up.
Yep.
You can go wherever you want, and sometimes you might go somewhere and you think it's going to be a fight, and it's a murder mystery minigame.
Which was so cool.
Yes.
There was many cool times where that happened.
Yeah, and it didn't end up being a fight. Or like the cool part is when they twisted up the fights, even like you're in this bird's nest and this owl's playing riddles with you. Like what? Like, so the combat system, I complained about the D20. It's more maybe just our side of the combat system.
I like the D20 though, because I like the randomness of it, but I like rolling dice. Maybe because as you've said before,
I like rolling
I'm
dice.
Lucky.
If there were more dice, they were custom, and it was cool, like sword and sorcery combat.
Yes. So if you could build it up, like as you leveled up, maybe your dice values changed. Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying.
Like we went back, like we play so many other games where like there's cool card and dice combat systems that are like customizable, manageable. They're like puzzles within puzzles, and they're deeper. This was like deep, but on the like not deep, but like interesting on the enemy side of it with the things you were saying, like the rolling the colored dice, hitting the different armor points, like all hitting them on their weak points, criticals, all that stuff was cool. But again, we just did it in Sleeping Gods recently, and it was like, okay, this feels very samey. And then we're rolling a d20 on our side. Our turns were boring. The enemy turns were more interesting in this game, which was neat. But our turns was a snooze fest, in my opinion.
Yeah, so the different progressions of the game, like maybe when you got to level 5, you got a new die, that maybe it had some of the lower numbers removed. Like maybe the 1 is still there, but maybe there's no 2 and 4. But they have a few random higher numbers, so you can hit the 20 or the 30. Because we've seen in, I think it was just in skill checks where you needed like 30 plus, right? That would be interesting to have
but again, this game was set out to be like RPG in a box, and it's trying to be classic RPG. You can tell it was basically trying to be the D&D board games, but more epic in a campaign game like Gloomhaven. That's really what it was trying to do.
Which I think it did what it says it was trying to do.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like we knew that going in. That's what it was trying to do, right?
But we already knew that we would probably enjoy this game when we saw it.
I was a little worried with the role-playing stuff where it was like, read out the things and act like this character, and here's mannerisms you should be doing as you're reading out the card and role-playing points. When I saw that, I got a little cringy and was like, I don't know if this will be for me. But the fact you could just ignore that, totally fine. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely one of the cooler campaign games we played for sure. I'm not sick of it. I definitely want to play more, but we're not going to. If you guys have any other questions related to this game, let me know. I see Keith asking, will you be playing Elder Scrolls in the future? I'm assuming you mean the Elder Scrolls game by the Chip Theory. I think that's what Elder Scrolls game you're talking about.
Likely.
Yeah, I want to. They did send me a retail copy. So like before when we played it, I was playing with the prototype, and it did mention that they would send a retail because my box is broken, like I was missing pieces, all this stuff. And then people are asking me to play it again, and I'm like, I want to play again. I just don't have a copy, and like I didn't know if I would want to invest in a full copy to play a game I've already streamed a bunch of hours for when I could play something else, right? But then they reached out and were like, hey, we said we would send a copy. You want a copy? And I'm like, yeah. So I'm going to try to start learning that soon. So I do want to play more of it, but I'm going to play it off stream and see how it goes. But I remember, like, I don't think we've seen everything in that game. Keith, I know it's a really great game. I played it before you did.
Whoa.
Like, I've already played through that game multiple times. I've played multiple classes. I've crushed that game, and I played it when it was in prototype. I played it before it was even finished being designed multiple times. So you don't have to tell me it's a great game. Like, I know. You played it more than me?
Probably.
But I still played it before you, Keith, okay? I played it when you were still a thought in your parents' No, I'm just joking.
Oh my God.
I played it way back in the... No, I'm just kidding. We had to walk uphill to school back in the day. 10 feet of snow, I played that game.
Can I tell, before I lose my train of thought about something else, can I tell you one other thing I really liked about this game that was a little bit different? Is I really like these like path chests that were individual to the character.
Cool.
I really like that, sorry.
Yeah. Where you had your own individual like upgraded items and stuff?
Yeah, that kind of worked with you, And it upgraded your weapons and stuff as you went. I like that.
That's one of the reasons I like playing these campaign games, even back from video games when I was a kid, was like seeing the progression of you grow from the beginning being like, a nobody in the game to by being the end, you're like God, and you're just like crushing things, most epic battles. You have a huge party around you. You've customized your party. Like I'm thinking of the Final Fantasy games or Zelda and stuff.
Which we never even got to use our gold weapons. Because we got them and then we
went right there.
went
I know.
right there
But we
it's
could
over.
just say we didn't go there and then keep playing.
It's up to you, but I'm just saying it's funny.
I think there's another thing you can earn too.
Oh, based on what you saw there?
Yeah.
Pop-outs? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I feel like if you got like a super ending or whatever, or maybe there's some other.
Maybe the Kiro or
yeah.
you get something else.
Yeah, we definitely missed stuff for sure in this game,
Yeah.
which is cool. Yeah, we could have played till 35 squills. Like, again, like 40% more game.
Yeah.
Could have been wandering around doing those special jobs and completing every storyline we can find.
Yep. Because we still had many cards that had keywords on them that we had not found. Or we never went back to.
Yeah. But that Kiro would be funny now.
I know, right?
We'd crush him. We'd crush him.
Probably. I mean, we crushed that boss, and I was a little bit intimidated when we pulled out that card and it had like 100 spots on it, but I think we did pretty well. I mean, it escalated pretty quickly at the end there, but we were good.
Matthew says, I have a question. Why are you not playing another game? Please play more Sword and Sorcery.
Do we have more Sword and Sorcery?
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
Yeah. Jose says, and isn't the retail copy the same as crowdfunding? Yeah, sorry. I do have a final copy. I say retail, but it's like, I guess, the final core box. Plus, I have the Valenwood expansion. But we already played the Valenwood, I'm pretty sure. Maybe we didn't. I don't remember. I know I incorporated it. I'm pretty sure I played with some of the class stuff from it. I don't know if we went to Valenwood, though. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Which is why I could do another playthrough again. No problem for Elder Scrolls. Because I won't remember half the stuff I did and where I went and that kind of thing. But I did unbox it and rebox it, so it's ready to play. I just need to read the rules. And yeah, I should probably do that soon. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know what else to say about this game. Really
It kind of ended abruptly for me. I didn't realize that was going to be the ending today.
Well, I thought we were fighting the final boss. That's why I didn't want to rush it last stream. And I thought it would be kind of an optional ending. I just pictured this is literally Zelda Breath of the Wild in a board game.
Yeah.
And it'd be the same idea, where you can beat the game, but then keep playing in the world and do whatever you want. Which you can.
True.
And you can fully reset it.
That's going to be funny.
So yeah.
Resetting it?
I'm not resetting it.
You're just going to leave it like this?
Yeah, I'll probably get rid of it. I don't know. Like recycle it or something. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever play through it again, because we did so many things, and you're going to play through it again, you're going to see like 90% of the same stuff.
If someone in our gaming group, like, or somebody wanted to purchase it from us, then maybe I would reset it for them.
Yeah, resetting it sounds like a nightmare. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I would do it if someone was going to play it after us, but.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't even know how to put it all back in the box. Like, I don't even want to put it all away back in the box. So, like, just for that reason, I'd be like, let's just clear it out. It also takes so much of the shelf. It's a giant box. So it's like, that's just space for a different game that, like, we would play. This one we won't play again. So it just makes sense. Matthew says, I recently started Breath of the Wild, and I'm free.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. So there you go. There's our Arydia playthrough. We completed the game. Did okay. Definitely more.
I think we did good.
Yeah.
We got to level 10.
As long as we enjoyed ourselves through it, and that we did, so I'm okay with it. I was fine. But thank you for watching along, guys. Thank you for the support. Again, thank you, the folks, for supporting us. We did purchase this game with our own funds. We appreciate it. Thanks to the support of these people and those giving us super chats and those kind of things. We thank you for making this possible. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you're watching this later, thanks for making it through this playthrough series. If you're looking for more, check the playlist section. We've played other giant games like this on the channel, and we'll probably continue to play more on the channel. So make sure you're subscribed. And again, check out the playlist section. Look for other games we played, or just search on the channel. You'll find other games.
He was asking, do we know what's next?
No, I didn't expect this to end today.
No, I didn't
for
either.
sure. I had a feeling it might end in the next few sessions, but I didn't expect it to be today. So now I'm kind of like caught, like, oh, we have other games we played recently that we could make like a stream of this and a stream of that, but I don't know.
We got to look at the pile and chat.
Yeah, I'm not sure for us. I don't know. There are games I want to learn with you and play with you. Some are like literally we'll only do one stream of them and then put away, which is fine. We usually do that. When we play a big campaign game, we then cleanse our palate by playing other games that we can learn in the same week. We play them, and then we learn another game and play it. These one-off games, kind of, we call them, which you're meant to play more of, but we just play them a couple times off stream, then play them once on stream, and then put them away.
Right.
Before we dive into another campaign game, I don't really want to dive into another campaign game right away, but in a couple weeks maybe. But solo though, like Elder Scrolls might make sense. Or maybe we play that together, I don't even know. But we already did before.
Yeah, we played together. It's up to you.
Yeah, I don't know. I did play it solo, I'm pretty sure too.
I think you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did. We did both.
Yeah, and I don't mind playing that solo. But yeah, so like I do want to play Elder Scrolls. I'm just not sure solo or together. And then currently we're learning. We need hopefully this week we can meet up with Kyle. And
Oh yeah,
learn,
we have to chat with him.
Yeah, Dune Uprising, so we can play that with him like next week on stream. And then yeah, there's a couple other campaign games that I want to play. We just have to pick one, and then there's a few one-off games that I want to learn and play too. So we'll just look at the pile, and I mean it's a big pile, aka the shelves, the shelves and the pile beside the shelves of games that we've never played or that could be played and get some love again, or that we have expansions for that we could go back to. There's plenty. Yeah, the Room of Shame, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Do you feel shame?
No.
Okay, good.
It's stressful when I look at it because I want the pile to be smaller.
But it's hard when we play games for 32 episodes.
Yeah, I know.
We're still like buying games, so like
I've tried to buy less during that time.
Yeah.
And then we pick off a game here and there between the campaign. Like we did play some other games during it.
Yeah,
for sure
yeah.
we did. But the pile doesn't get that much smaller because every now and then, every few months, new games get put in. And a new crowdfunding shows up that I backed 4 years ago and stuff like that. So Buell has a garage of opportunities.
Nice.
Holy jeez.
Nice. But one day when you're no longer working, you can finally play them all.
No, that's not for how it works. You just literally have to stop buying new ones and just not look at, like, literally get off YouTube, get off social media, and stay out of your local board game stores. Stay off Amazon. Where else do you gotta avoid? Don't talk to any of your board gamer friends. Yeah, stay out of the board game stores. Don't wander by the library that might have board games. And then just play games. That is what you do. When you feel like reaching for your phone or going on the computer or watching YouTube, whatever, just reach for a board game instead in your shelf of opportunity and play that. Until you get close to end, then you go back on those things. And then that's that's what I find. It's like literally just going on social media or like any of those websites or talking to some people. I freaking just go to play Star Wars Unlimited weekly, and people will always mention other board games to me. Oh, did you check that board game out? Did you see that board game? It's like, oh no, man. I can't get away from it. Oh, Janet's here telling us about giving us the retirement side of it. Says, no, not working doesn't help. Now I have too many choices of opportunities.
Oh. Janet, did you finish this game?
Sorry.
It's okay. I would assume so, but that's awesome.
And if you did, Janet, how many squills did you do when you decided to stop? Or are you still looking for squills? I'm curious.
So that's a good thing now. When someone says like Buell's asking, what are we going to do next? Like, we have to go look at the opportunities that we have available to us and see.
Buell says, I plan on moving to Cambodia when I retire. I will have time along with my visiting historical sites.
Oh, nice.
That sounds awesome.
That'll probably be expensive, though, to move all your board games there with you. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm just guessing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, some of those are pretty heavy.
Yeah, Buell, how are you getting
Like,
that?
yeah.
How are you getting that collection to Cambodia? I got to hear this plan. Oh, no, we didn't finish. We put it away since we'll be moving soon and need to spend time prepping.
Oh,
that
that's
makes
fair.
sense. Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah, we
Okay.
had that happen during Gloomhaven, where we had to put that game away and continue it after a move.
Yep. Yep. And then sometimes it's hard to pick it right back up again after, too.
Yogi asks, how many sea containers do you need to shift your collection?
Yeah, that seems like it would be an expensive move, but
Beal says, I'm doing it already slowly. My wife and I have property there.
Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Every time you get on the plane, you're like checking a couple suitcases of board games.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, that's smart.
I like it.
Oh, we're excited for you.
That's cool.
Do you have a timeline? Like, do you have a countdown? If you don't, that's fair. But I'm just curious if you already know, like, in X amount of years.
Couple of 40-foot sea containers. Pirates attacked a transport ship and stole someone's whole board game collection.
6.5. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, we're looking forward to that for you.
Matthew says, I'm moving to Canada when I retire, vacationing in Janet's home, needing to prep a lot.
Where in Canada, Matthew? Canada's a large place.
Yeah, which igloo?
I don't know if Matthew would like the cold here. Right? Because you're in Texas, right?
Matthew's somewhere warmer for sure.
Yeah, I feel like Matthew, you wouldn't do well with the cold. That's just me, but I don't know from what I know about you.
Anyways, all right.
That was fun, though.
Yeah, that was a cool campaign. It was fun to play. It's a cool game. And yeah, I'm in Texas. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thanks for making it through the campaign. Thanks for playing along with us. Sorry.
Thank you for making it through the campaign.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't sick for these last couple sessions so I could read more and talk more. I'll go rest the pipes. Hopefully get rid of this stupid cough. And then we'll be back playing some more games. So stay tuned to the channel. Make sure to subscribe, share it with your friends. Hit that like button on your way out, of course. And we appreciate you. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.